All right, so those are the details coming in. There has been an emergency landing in Jamnagar in Gujarat. We are yet to get details of what it is. Let's cut across to our sister channel Republic Bharat for further details. An Indian Air Force helicopter that has been forced to make an emergency landing in Jamnagar in Gujarat. These are the details we have so far. We are yet to get the pictures of the same and know the reason to why there was an emergency landing of this IAF helicopter. And those are the visuals on your screens of an Indian Air Force chopper that has been forced to make an emergency landing. Was there a technical snag? What prompted the pilot to make an emergency landing? Those are the pictures on your screens coming in from Jamnagar in Gujarat, where an IAF chopper was forced to make an emergency landing in Gujarat's Jamnagar. We stay with that video, trying to get further details of why that emergency landing was ordered in the first place. Was there a technical snag? Whether there has been any damage? Rakshita will join us shortly to take us through those details. This is all we know so far from the cops. An Indian Air Force helicopter has made an emergency landing in Gujarat. And these are the pictures that have come in from the Air Force Base strip in Jamnagar in Gujarat. No casualties have been reported, so that is a confirmation we get. No casualties have been reported yet. This is an Indian Air Force chopper that has been forced to make an emergency landing in Jamnagar in Gujarat. Those are the pictures from the airstrip. And of course, confirmation on that too, that we await. Why is it that the chopper was forced to make an emergency landing? There you see the chopper that is on the base. We are yet to confirm where exactly this is. So far we have details of this IAF chopper that has made an emergency landing in Jamnagar in Gujarat. Rakshita, if you can hear me, take us through further details.
In fact, just 2 weeks ago, we had an IAF Jaguar crashing, in Jamnagar also during a night mission. And once again, we see, thankfully, no casualties have been reported so far. Public TV getting the exclusive visuals right now. The Indian Air Force helicopter making an emergency landing in Gujarat's Jamnagar district. No casualties have been reported as far as the police is concerned. But of course, we've seen just 2 weeks back, a video capturing an IAF jet's crash in Jamnagar. That was a sharp dive, in fact, as far as that incident is concerned, and it left one pilot dead and another severely injured. However, there you see that the emergency landing was successful, and what we know is that no casualties so far. What we know, these are very preliminary, this is very preliminary information that we have as far as this incident is concerned. Personnel on board are safe. The incident occurred around 11 a.m. this morning when the aircraft faced technical difficulties during its flight, prompting the emergency landing. So thankfully there was no one that was injured. Happened on the outskirts of Changa village near Rangmati Dam. We have, in fact, an aviation expert joining us on the broadcast. Vipul Saxena, I believe, is with us. Vipul Saxena, sir, this is just 2 weeks ago we had a very fatal crash as far as IAF jet is concerned. Now this one is again a chopper's emergency landing being reported from Gujarat's Jamnagar, sir.
Yeah. So what is the question? Hello.
Vipul Saxena, well, the IAF chopper has made an emergency landing in Gujarat's Jamnagar, and fortunately no one has been injured. This was an IAF helicopter. 2 weeks ago, there was a fatal crash as far as the IAF Jaguar was concerned. Sir, how do you react to this incident? There were difficulties during the flight, technical difficulties as per the police.
Yeah, these two accidents are different situation altogether, two different aircraft. But the picture that is showing on the screen is Chetak helicopter, which is a single engine helicopter. And during this period, because of very high temperature and towards Jamnagar being coastal area, visibility is also very, very low during afternoons. So I think there must be some reason of this kind where probably helicopter was, if it was not in contact with Jamnagar radar, probably must have lost his track or something, and pilot must have decided to do emergency landing. So, but what exactly happened, we will be able to know once some details comes of investigation.
Right. Vipul Saxena, does it look, at the outset, does it look like a human error or a machine error?
See, machine error cannot be, speculated unless technical report comes. But since I've flown this area, in this region, in this weather, and the same aircraft I've flown, so I know that the Jamnagar area is during this season very, very high temperature, and during afternoons, being closer to the sea, the visibility is also very low. And mostly this helicopter fly at very low height, about 500 to 1,000 feet. Sometimes, if you are not in touch with radar, there are chances that you may lose track and you may not know where you are. And coupled with some fuel problem or emergency, some technical problem, pilot must have taken decision to land safely before getting into some emergency.
Right, but the Indian Air Force in its statement has also said that IAF officials were quick to reach the location. They've initiated an investigation to determine the exact cause of the emergency landing. They also say that at this stage, the nature of the technical issues remains unclear, but authorities are looking into all possibilities to ensure the safety of future flights, which is a growing concern, sir.
That is what I'm saying, that technical issue, if there was, it will come out only in the inquiry. But this is a very safe aircraft, very well maintained aircraft by the Air Force and Navy and the Coast Guard. All the services have got this aircraft, and it's a very, very good aircraft. So generally, it does not face any technical problem. But after it's a machinery, something may go wrong somewhere. But since pilot has made an emergency landing, it shows that there was nothing wrong with the pilot. It must have been some technical problem which must have made to take this call.
All right, Mr. Saxena, I want to thank you for speaking to us.